Welcome back, guys. It's Lil Tizzy P. I'm sitting with Sam Messina. Sam Messina, hello. How are you doing today?
Good. How you doing?
I'm excellent. Thank you so much. You look dapper in this gi.
Oh, thanks. This is like one of my only geese.
You have another one. I've seen it before.
I have another one. Yeah.
Okay, Sam, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Um. Yeah. I mean,
How long have you been a purple belt for?
a long time. A long time. Probably since like 2019, I think.
Okay, and how long have you been training?
I've been training since like early 2016, but I did take a little time off. Like during COVID, I took 2 years off.
COVID lasted 2 years.
No,
I was wondering about that. Okay.
but I got lazy.
All right, listen, it happens. Jiu-jitsu sometimes is a seasonal thing.
Right.
I get it. I took off 4 days last week.
I do the same thing. Usually, I usually come to like Wednesday, Saturday, and
Okay.
if I skip one of those, then it's like you
Oh.
won't see me for a week.
Are you just that loyal to Joe's classes, or?
I mean, it's partially that, partially the the hectic nature of my life right now
Okay.
with work. I'm married. I have 2 little puppy dogs.
Are they puppies or are they old dogs? that you still
They're a
call
year
puppies?
now, but I still call them puppies.
Okay, they'll always be puppies then.
They'll
And they're
always be.
small, so.
Yes.
Okay.
They're like little babies.
Okay, so give me your stats. What's your age? Tell me how tall you are. What am I rolling with today?
I am 36 years old. I had to think about that for a second.
That's okay.
I'm 36 years old. Wow, I'm an old fart. I'm about 290 pounds. And
Pure muscle.
Yeah, pure muscle. And I'm like 5'11", I would say.
Okay. Okay, so you got some inches on me.
I would say.
Yeah, okay.
Seems that way. Seems that way.
Okay, so tell me the start of your jiu-jitsu career. Have you done any other martial arts, or was jiu-jitsu your first introduction? Don't mind the kids in the background screaming.
I love it.
They just all want to say hi.
So I got into jiu-jitsu because of Joe, really. I mean, I did some wrestling in high school and in middle school, which is like, grappling's kind of always been part of my life. But I boxed for a little while after high school,
Cool.
in college. My cousin was actually a professional heavyweight, fought in the heavyweight rankings. Yeah, he fought Ray Mercer.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, his name's Leo Liacono. So he taught me for years on and off how to box. Never really much defense, but
All right, well, that's still pretty cool.
yeah. So
I've heard you
I
have
did it-
hands.
Well, did it more of a hobby or for a workout rather than I've never had like a sparring match or like an amateur fight. But that's one of the things that I've done for, I guess you could say, calisthenics or for working out.
Okay.
And it's a good workout.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll kill you.
Okay. So are you quick on your feet too, or are you just stuck in
I mean, I
hands?
used to be. I mean, at this weight, there's not too much quickness,
All right.
but more about power at this point.
All right. Fair. Okay. And so, tell me a little bit more about your journey. Have you competed before?
Yeah, I've competed years ago when I first started when I was a white belt. I did a Naga tournament when I had 3 stripes on my white belt.
Nice.
I did lose to the eventual champion in both brackets. I did the no gi and I did the gi,
Okay.
and in both, I think I won one in the gi, and then I lost to the eventual champion. But I feel like when you're first starting jiu-jitsu, everybody wants to compete.
Yeah.
They see that and they're like, oh, this is great, and like it is. It definitely. I think it's a kind of a different. A lot of people sit here and be like, no, competing's no different than a regular role. Like I don't necessarily believe that because I think in a situation where it's very, the stakes are high and there's people watching you and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So were you
And you
nervous?
want to win. Yeah, it's a little nerve wracking.
Okay.
Plus, you're like at these events, you're there all day,
Yeah, it's exhausting.
sitting there waiting, and then you'll have a match, and then you'll wait, and you'll wait, and then you get cold again. It's like,
Yeah.
It's tough to battle through all that, but some of them are good.
Okay. So your only competition?
Huh?
What were you gonna say?
No, I said I hear. I've only done one, so
Oh,
I said some of them
that's
are good.
right.
I hear
Okay.
Naga was long. And drawn
Naga
out.
is long.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people wait like 5 hours between their
man.
matches, and
It's
like,
crazy.
what do you do in that time? Do you eat? Do you take a nap?
I guess, yeah. I don't know. Nowadays, you're on your phone, glued to the phone.
I mean, listen, I'm with you. These kids are insane. Okay, Sam, you don't have kids, right?
No, not yet.
Oh, but it's like
I mean,
it's on the horizon.
I mean, hopefully, yeah. Hopefully,
Okay.
one day.
Would you get your kids into jiu-jitsu?
100%. I would. My niece. I want to get my niece into it now. My sister does too. I don't know how old the kids are in the kid programs, but I think at 3, my sister wants to try to get my niece involved.
Okay.
She's high energy. She likes to, run around and stuff anyway, so I figured maybe channel some of that energy into
hell yeah,
something that'll be great for her to, a hobby for her to get into, but also for self-defense, Maybe she'll be able to defend herself from whatever. Yeah, right.
Okay.
Bullies or
Okay.
I think it's a great skill to have, a great tool to have,
For sure.
to show somebody like, listen, you're not gonna take advantage of me, and then you put them in a position where they're like, oh, don't mess with that person,
Yeah. For sure. You said Naga was the only competition you ever done?
Yeah, Naga was the only really competition that I've ever paid for, went to, and did.
Did you do any in-house competitions or
Not really. I mean, just king of the mat count.
All right. I'm gonna tell all the rest of the purple belts. Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm not scared of. Listen, I'll be honest with you. On Wednesday nights, literally, you know how Wednesday nights are with how many good people there are and everything. Every single person. I used to be trying to duck people and stuff on Wednesday nights. Sometimes, yeah, depending who it is. But now it's just whoever it is, I'm I don't even care. I'll get smushed for 6 minutes, or I'll get leg locked 5 times by Dean or Cam or something. Actually, I haven't rolled with Cam in a long time.
Don't do it.
Back in the day.
I think I rolled with him once, and I was really sad afterwards.
Yeah,
not that I didn't enjoy it. I was just disappointed in my own jiu-jitsu. It was I think he's stoic and quiet, but then he pressures you that you're becoming one with the actual mat, and you're just how is this happening? How am I being compressed into a particle?
I haven't experienced that in a while. Like I said, we haven't rolled with him since we were back in the Woodland Park days. But
really?
Yeah, but I was watching him show someone how to do something the other day, and he was talking to them and inverting at the same time, nothing was going on, and he was and talking through the whole move while he was upside down, folded up like a freaking lawn chair.
Okay, sounds
and
about
I was
right.
just watching him wow, that's pretty. If you can do it like that, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
So we've got some skilled guys around here.
Yeah.
I think that it shows a lot about the school that we go to and how competitive it is here.
Yeah. How long have you been at Pure?
So as far as being a member at Pure, it's only been 2 or 3 years that I've been back. So, but before that, Woodland Park, where I went, which is now in Totowa. Kamal and Cruz.
Oh, you were Kamal and Cruiser.
Yeah, I was
Cruiser. That's what I call them. Kamal and Cruiser.
Cruise control, baby.
Yeah.
Jamie Cruz.
Shout out to Jamie. I love you.
Love you, Jamie. Miss you.
Whenever Jamie Cruz likes anything on my Instagram, I'm fangirl with it. I'm oh my god.
Jamie's my man.
Yeah, I was why am I like this?
Yeah, we had that's where I started, was at Woodland Park, and I was there for years, and then like I said, COVID happened, and I moved. I was close to over there, and then I moved to Livingston. And it was just, it was easier to come up to Pure. Plus, we've always been Pure and Woodland Park or Kamal and Cruz. They're sister schools, really. We're both Enzo Gracie. Andy and Mikey are both black belts under Jamie.
Yeah.
So we're cross training here has always been a regular thing for us, especially.
Yeah, it's encouraged.
Yeah. If it was a Tuesday or a Thursday in Woodland Park, and not many people showed up to the 11:30 a.m. class. We would take a ride up here because 12 o'clock started the class here. So
oh, wow.
We had enough time to see, are we going to have a class going? Oh, we didn't have enough guys? Because during the day, it's hard to,
Anyways,
holding this microphone like the largest
big man, tiny mic.
Tiny
Just with 2 hands if you could. That's just really comical. Okay, so tell me how jiu-jitsu has improved your life. Besides being an insane workout.
Well, besides for the fact that I would probably be having to be wheeled around in a wheelchair because I'm so large if I didn't do jiu-jitsu. Kidding. Maybe that's true, but I don't know.
Hey, you're doing great. You're here. I'm sweating just thinking about this right now.
Yeah, right. No. Jiu-jitsu has a, I don't want to get mushy or anything, but I really think that jiu-jitsu actually in real life saved my life because Joe, obviously for anyone who doesn't know, Joe is the reason why I got into jiu-jitsu.
Same here.
um, and before that, when we were younger, we were crazy, and I didn't really know where I was going with my life and everything. And being into like bad ways and stuff, giving myself something positive to channel all my energy into now. And plus, I wrestled before, so it was like coming to it was like second nature. Originally, I love grappling, always have.
Cool.
So I just feel like it gave me something later on in life to really give me a reason to. Not that anything else won't give you a reason for that, but really just,
different kind of purpose.
Yeah, really kept me away from things that other people I was friends with, it ultimately killed them, or they're not here right now, or they're in jail or whatever. So this is just such a positive thing that obviously I don't think there's any negative aspect that it could have done to me, right? And the only things it's done is enhance my life, and it gives you a cool skill set where. Like I said before, we were talking about my niece. Even women or people that walk around here that you might not think, or like even me, I look like a heavy guy or whatever. Some people you may mistake them for some like vulnerable, and then
unassuming,
yeah, exactly, and then that's not a great thing because sometimes people that do that they learn the hard way that someone's not going to either get pushed around or succumb to whatever will you're trying to force on them. So that's I think is one of the most important things is as far as anything you can get out, and the discipline you're supposed to have too from learning all this, and I think it makes you a better person too.
Okay.
In a lot of ways. At least when you really dive into the martial arts spiritual side of it.
Okay. Tell me more about that.
Well,
talk about discipline and like improving your life,
but there are a lot of aspects to life, right? And being disciplined in your life is a very important thing in so many different ways. Obviously, like I said, your diet being like your health, that's obviously important where I'm lacking, but your finances, everything, and just even down to like doing moral things, like having ethics and morality about certain things. I don't know. I feel like I would maybe trust someone involved with martial arts with something ethical or a moral issue or question, maybe before I would somebody else. I mean, that's kind of like, I guess maybe circumstantial, right?
So tell me what values you feel like jiu-jitsu has taught you, or like what, maybe not jiu-jitsu, but what is enforced in your life? Like you said, discipline.
Right.
Okay.
Discipline.
Health.
I mean, it's definitely helps you to be working out all the time.
Yeah.
And when you're here, I don't even think you realize you get such a workout, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're outside running, you're thinking, I'm running right now. This sucks.
Who am I running from?
Right. Exactly. Right.
I always think that.
But yeah, I mean, there's so many things that jiu-jitsu can do for you, and I think even just like the networking, the camaraderie of everyone around here, bunch of people that, I mean, let's be honest, we're older in life. Like, where else can you go that you have 50, 40, 30 friends in a room that
at the same time, right?
Same time, everybody's friendly.
Yeah.
That's what I was kind of saying about like maybe trust. Seeing that someone's involved with martial arts kind of says something about them.
Yeah.
Maybe you trust them a little more, or
respect them a little more.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's maybe
see their dedication and
right,
see like
exactly.
how they treat another person and that.
It says something about your character.
For sure.
To be involved in something where let's be honest here, we're testing our limits here every time.
Yeah.
You get some big heavy guy like me laying on you, you start to get claustrophobic. It's like. It's not a fun thing.
Hey, I'm just here for the hugs. This is actually my ideal weight. Yours on top
Friendly
of mine.
Pajama hugs. Yeah, right. Believe it or not, Joe yells at me for this, but like sometimes I'm like, I get like almost like you roll with like lower belts or people obviously that I know that are smaller than me and stuff significantly, and I'll like try and not put my full pressure on them. Like I'll be like halfway, or like have a knee up or something, on the mat, like trying to not like because I don't want someone to feel like, oh my god, this guy is this heavy and this big and whatever rank he is, and he's trying to crush me right now. Like I wouldn't want to be in that position. I feel like jiu-jitsu, the best way to learn and train jiu-jitsu is almost at like an 80%, 70% with some flow in there where
leave room for opportunity.
Yeah, I think that I think that there's definitely great stuff that comes out of training hard and rolling like competitively a lot with certain people that that you can get away with it and that you guys are both being like safe and that you're not going to injure each other. But I also think that like doing that every roll is really not necessarily, especially the way you match up with people. You know what I mean? So like
there are people you like want to let like get the work in on you, and then there are people you want to challenge yourself with, or like even go solo with. Okay.
Like guys that, or like even like if I go with like a really high ranking black belt or something, I'm not like going nuts. Number one, out of like I feel like it's you never go nuts on like a higher rank like that immediately off the bat. I feel like that's disrespectful, almost. Just like, yeah, what's up? You want to roll?
I've been guilty of that because I'm just like, I'm like I have to prove myself. You'll let me go ape shit, right?
Yeah.
Right?
No,
I'm being sub right now. Okay, tap.
Exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna let you, but they're also gonna match whatever energy you're giving them, right? So like, that's another thing you gotta watch out for. And that's one of my big things is like I try and be respectful and like mindful of everyone. I could be rolling with a 55-year-old man who's here as a hobby with his son or something.
Just be aware of people like where they're at in life. Like I'm not gonna risk
that guy for 3 minutes straight.
No, I'm not gonna risk some person that like works with their hands. Like you have a girl who is a hairdresser. Like her hands. Well, yeah, because he's an asshole. But no, we have a girl who's a hairdresser here, and like I would never ever wrist lock her. I'm like that is literally her bread and butter, though.
Wrist locks are evil.
Swear to God, if you wrist lock me, Sam, I'm gonna pull out your beard hairs one by one. He might have. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Okay, so tell me a little bit more about your work-life balance because, am I correct, you are a painter? But not like Bob Ross.
No. I wish I was like Bob Ross.
Like Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci.
Yeah, right, exactly. Okay.
No, tell me about your career.
My career is just my uncle is like a contractor, builder, and my father worked for him for years when he was younger and then became a painter. And so I've worked with my uncle for years also, but then I always kind of, when I was little, went on job sites with my dad, stuck a paintbrush in my hand, messed around like
should have came to my art party last night. We would have had you doing the walls.
I'm not so sure how good I'd be at drawing stuff, but
we'd give you a template.
But as far as painting, I've been involved in it for a very long time, since a pretty young age.
Okay.
And then I went while I went to Morris County College. So when I was going to college, I had to pay my way through college.
Same.
And I was working with my dad, and then I kind of realized almost when I was finished, which was stupid.
No, hey, I was there too.
It's like 12 credits shy or something stupid, but I just realized I'm kind of making normal money, so while just kind of keep doing what I'm doing kind of thing for now. And then that evolved into now me and my father are partners. So
I love that.
Yeah, it's a lot of responsibility, it's a lot of work. It's tough. You're always looking for your next paycheck. You have to look for your work.
Yeah.
But I like the freedom that it gives me. Pretty much any holiday or anything I want, I can take off if I really need to. That's the one thing about going back to discipline. It's like when you're your own boss, you have to have discipline and stick to certain things, and it's easy to fall off your own path or easy to fall off your own regiment that you have set up for yourself. So that's what I was saying before. I try to come. Lately, I've been coming to the Wednesday night class and the Saturday night class, and then some days doing the workout in the other room.
Oh yeah, you're a Friday noon.
Right,
noon
Friday
gun,
noon,
right?
We usually,
Yeah.
Right. Friday.
Okay.
We usually try and get a workout. It used to be Tuesday, but that's phased out. So.
Okay.
Trying to balance it. Sometimes I'll be at work, and big thing I used to do was be at work and leave at lunchtime and come here for the noon class or something. and then go back to work. So that I did that for years, and that's rough too. A lot of rushing around.
Yeah.
My dad calling me, "What are you doing?
Hurry up!" Going around with men.
You're always at jujitsu. Like it's funny because like my dad is like, "You're always at jujitsu," because I'm there like twice a week, and then here it's like, "You're not at jujitsu
You never
enough."
hear it.
It's hard.
Hearing it from all angles.
Yeah, it's hard to that's like it's hard to have a nice balance. I'll admit I could probably be coming more at night. But like I said, I have 2 dogs. I'm married now.
Yeah.
It's a lot. There's a lot. Life is not as easy as it seems.
It's a delicate balancing act, right?
It's a delicate balance. That's a very good way to put it. It's a delicate balancing act, I would say.
So tell me, besides work, family, what does Sam like to do for fun? I know you were telling me.
Pokemon cards.
Well, okay, wait. Actually, we did talk about this. What I would like to mention. I'm not shaming. I'm a little nerd. I used to collect them too. Not at 32, but still.
I do have some Pokemon cards.
It's okay. Shout out.
It's one of my little hobbies, but I do like I don't really. As far as hobbies go these days, like
you like cooking.
I like to cook. Yeah, I guess you could call that a hobby.
Real man. Oh
yeah.
My god.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, real men cook.
Well, listen, when you find yourself doing it every night, it's like
okay, wait, never mind.
and then the person's like, "Oh yeah, you're such a great cook. You want to cook dinner?" It's like, "No."
All right, this.
No, I do enjoy cooking most nights. That's my thing. It's like and that's another thing. Like, listen, I probably sound like a complainer at this point, but working all day, like on a day where I would come to jiu-jitsu at noon, and then finish the work day, and then come home, and then it's like cooking on top of that's just like another thing, But when you enjoy something, it's like
it's not work. It's not as much work.
Really
it's more like a routine, like a ritual.
Just have your veggies prepped so you don't have to chop.
I fucking hate that. Like that's one thing that I really like. I'm so lazy now. Like I used to love to cook all the time, but now I'm like, I gotta clean the veggies. I gotta soak them. I gotta do all this shit.
Man. Don't use tap water either.
Yeah, don't do
bad
that.
for you.
No. What do you do? How do you rinse your veggies? You soak them?
I mean,
you're a soaker.
I will literally like make a bowl. I'll pour a bowl and then just like dunk the stuff in and then like rinse them off. I have a little brush too that like for potatoes, like you dunk the potato and then you brush it.
It's a potato brush. I love that.
Yeah. Fruit vegetable brush.
Okay, all right. I went too far with that. It's okay. I like it. All right. So tell me, besides those things, anything else that you like to do or like you advocate for? I mean, I know you were telling me you were building something for your wife, the vanity, right?
Yes.
Did you finish that?
I did. Yeah. That was
she like
a pain in the butt. That thing. I put all the tracks on. Like they give you pieces in this thing, and then they're like, "All right, just figure it out." And it's like,
okay, great.
Sure. Okay. I'm not a desk manufacturer. All right.
I'm a painter.
But I figured it out. Yeah. I like to be. Sometimes things like that are fun for me. Order something from IKEA, and then it's like, ooh.
I'm an IKEA builder. I like that stuff.
It's like a Lego puzzle on steroids.
Yeah. Yeah, and then when you fuck it up, you just break it and buy a new one. Yeah. It's the greatest.
Or just have to unscrew everything and re-put it back together.
No, I'm a breaker. I actually like to dismantle it. Like destroy it.
That would be fun too. That's what I wanted to do the other night when I did.
Oh, like a rage room type like activity? Just wanted to destroy it.
And when I was putting it together, it just pissed me off, so I wanted to just break it, but it's expensive. So you gotta channel your rage. If I didn't do jiu-jitsu, I would have smashed everything.
Now, tell me, does jiu-jitsu help your mental health? Has it?
Jiu-jitsu,
touched on that a little bit before, but
I mean, so like you can attest for this. Like when you're here and you start training, like actually training, like you talk a little in the beginning, whatever. But when you're in the midst of all your roles, or even if you're training hard in the beginning and you're involved in really trying to learn the move or something you're really interested in, you kind of just forget a lot of it takes you to like a place where like I can't really think of too many other places where maybe other forms of working out, but like like when we have 5-6 rounds in a row, that I think the level of like that like it brings you like your heart rate, everything, like when you're in that zone, it's just like I don't think about anything else.
So present.
Some of the biggest problems or like things that you really think are such issues in your life, just like you totally completely gone from your mind for a moment. So that's like
how do you really think about all that stuff when you're like fighting for your life while someone's choking you?
And then like
facing that adversity,
And it's crazy how strong your mind is too, because then you'll find yourself later not here, and then you're like back in that head, like in your own headspace, like But it's like like this is an important thing for me, especially because I've gotten in the past frustrated about life and certain things, and it's like, and I'm just like, you know what? Drop everything, maybe come to that night class.
Yeah.
Maybe come to, like, if it's during the day, just go right here,
Yeah.
to the new class. Maybe hit the bag, but taking yourself out of the norm, like transporting yourself to a different place, is definitely part of all of this, and like the appeal of having it like a safe space for your mind.
Yeah. Do you think jiu-jitsu and like this container is like a genuine healthy place for men?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it's funny that it has a stigma attached to it, as far as it being like, oh, you're rolling around with your buddies, that must be like,
oh, like, gay, you mean?
Well,
like,
either that or like just like,
never mind.
well, that's definitely one of them.
Yeah.
But like, maybe that, or like, even just like people are like, oh yeah, like they'll downsize it to like a childish thing.
Oh, because we're rolling around in pajamas?
Yeah. Like
you wish you could do this pajama
for
party.
years. My dad was like, "You go to judo?" I'm like, "I do jiu-jitsu." He's like, "Oh, you're going to judo?" And I'm like, "Dude, how many? This is like 3 years into it. You're still calling it judo?" Even though I do judo was part of like what we did. It was like a fusion school, but like or like somebody would be like, "Oh, you going to karate?"
Yeah, to belittle it.
Yeah, like not the karate is like a stupid thing, but like they're visually trying to belittle it to like make you look like a child or something, and it's like it's really.
Oh, you're doing great. Your legs turning blue. I'm so glad we don't have your feet on camera.
Oh my God! Wait, hold on. Look at my
no, please, for the love of God, spare the people.
But
yeah, thank you. Hold the mic down.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch my feet now because there's no way I can get back in that position. But yeah.
So, do you have any advice for people who are interested in martial arts or who kind of need an outlet, or
I think it's
entrepreneurs who are having their plates? Like, how do you tell them to go train?
Well, the good thing about training jiu-jitsu, and especially like one of like the place where we're at, is they offer a lot of different classes during the day, nighttime, and even early in the morning. So like you said, if you're an entrepreneur or you're someone who's stuck in the daily 9 to 5 grind, you can find yourself a class to go to, whether it's at 6:30 in the morning or it's at or you work from home. You can get over here on your lunch break for 12:30 class, whatever. Stuff like that. I think that it's a great way to supplement some exercise into your life, but also build some confidence and camaraderie, make some friends.
Yeah.
Those are all in my eyes positive, cool things. Plus,
I think so.
You'll be like a silent badass. No one will know.
Well, I mean, we're not silent, but I mean,
yeah, I know.
We're just badasses.
Exactly.
A lot of Italians. What are we gonna do about it?
Italian spot.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh wait, that might be Sal's thing. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's literally every Italian's thing. Sam, is your family from Messina, Sicily, or tell me it's a lie?
I'm going to be honest with you. Not 100% sure.
Are you even Italian?
I know that we're Sicilian. 100%. Yeah.
So okay, probably from Messina, Sicily.
Probably.
Yeah. My mom's from Messina, Sicily.
I know.
But like not the city, not just like the region of Sicily.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's where the mob originated.
Yeah, I know personally.
Better watch out.
Yeah. We'll whack you or tap you. Whatever.
We'll tap you.
We're not
going to go as far as to whack you.
No. He'll paint your house.
And I'll paint your house. We'll tap you, and then we'll paint your house for free, so you don't see.
Yeah. So.
There's a camera in front of me. I can't help myself.
It's okay.
I just want.
Like that was the best part.
Make the craziest face you can, right?
Okay.
All right.
No. You know what? Part of the videos. People are gonna really enjoy that. Damn, you're so goofy.
I liked it when we had the background.
When you had the fucking kids.
Yeah, right, exactly. Like I say something stupid, everyone hears it.
Yeah, I know. We got all the goons here. It's okay. I don't know.
If you press this, what does it do?
That's not a button. Literally, it's like the top of the. Coming off the whole time.
I'm a fool.
No, sorry. All right, so that was our interview with Mr. Sam Messina. Thank you again, Sam, for being my guest.
No problem.
Appreciate
Thanks for having me.
Of course, if you guys ever need your house painted or a good chuckle or a great roll, we have Sam, and I'm gonna fight for my life with him shortly. So
I will not smush you. I will be merciful.
I really hope you don't. I got stuff to do today. All right, Sam, it's been real. Thank you. All right, great. Click.
All right, I'm about to roll with our favorite Sam Messina.
I'm the favorite.
Just size difference right now. Okay. All right. Ready? I feel like it's a bad move for me.
Yeah, why would you do that?
So you didn't sit down, so you don't feel example.
All right. I shall sit.
What am I supposed to do with that?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, my mic.
Uh-oh.
Okay, no, we're doing fine. I think I broke the clip. God damn it.
Really?
It's okay. I'll just hold it. I'll use one.
Well, I have a mic.
There it is. Caroline, we got this.
That's all right.
Really low quality fucking products over here. No. It's just what's going on? Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Don't worry.
We're doing great.
And we're back.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
We're back. 2025. Batman World Championship.
My microphone. Your microphone. Hold that. Hold that with one hand so I can borrow you with the other. Thank you.
I'll never tap.
Never even tap.
All right, I'm gonna go one arm with just the microphone. Here
That's
we go.
fine.
Oh no. And she's gonna get her heart test.
Well, what am I supposed to do? You're kind of a big deal around here.
I'm kind of a big deal. That's cool.
Yeah. Hey Sam, what's your favorite chicken pasta? I'm gonna ask all the Italian on this.
I'm a big bucatini guy.
You're a big bucatini guy.
It's like a straw.
Yeah.
But it's
just
spaghetti.
like extra, yeah.
Doesn't really make much sense.
Oh god, yeah. Don't fucking crush me, bro.
I got a knee on
No, get the hell out of here. We talked about this. We weren't doing that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But yeah, get the mic. Find your rash guard if you have to.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Sam, what advice do you give for little girls who are trying to roll with you? Don't.
That's it. Jump around.
Jump around.
Jump around like a crazy person.
Who's the hardest kick to roll with? Besides me right now.
What?
The hardest kick to roll with.
What is like?
I don't know. Mine's probably in my shoe.
That's right. I figured this would happen.
Okay. I lost my knife. I lost my marbles.
Okay, ready?
Yes, right here.
You had me in a triangle.
Okay, can I go back to that? Okay, let's get this. Let's get this on camera. I have you in a triangle. I'm doing better at this. I'm doing better at this. Where's the other one? But it's okay.
That's right.
We'll make this short. Okay,
Right.
on. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
How the fuck do you even finish this? What's your head?
I know. Go ahead. I don't like that.
I don't like this.
I do not like that.
Where's your mic?
Yours is on.
Doesn't matter. No, it's not. Oh, I do have my mic on. Yeah, your cup is here. Oh, I feel it. Just have to slide it in. Cool. This is great. When you go into training, do you have like an intention, like what you want to work on?
Yeah, I usually just try.
Surround?
Yeah, I'm trying to surround, but like, try to work my guard.
You're doing a good job.
At the level I'm at, I do have a very good guard, and it's just, I don't feel it's where it's supposed to be yet. So my intention is always full guard.
Full guard. Okay. Thank you, Sam.
We can do another one if you want.
You want
I mean,
a better one? Or
if you think that was too.
I think that was okay. Because we don't have to get the headbutt.
Yeah, you're gonna get cuts out of it.
Yeah. Thank you. That was fun. Appreciate it. I would have.
I was excited to see that.
Yeah. I'm glad you did.